Hey guys, welcome to my channel where we talk about all things mom related. I'm Samantha Lazama, and today I'll be sharing with you guys the calendar system that we use in our home. So let's get into it. 1, 2, 3,
4. This part gray and this part pink. Okay, Mama?
Which one of these words starts with the letter A?
This one.
Awesome. So put it here.
Ta-da!
Yes, good job. So we use a large pocket calendar that I found online, and I love the colors, but when I got it, I realized that there were events that we go to that it didn't come with little pictures for. So we use it in combination with some at-home photos that I make on Canva. I have found that calendars really help my toddler understand where she falls into the world in relation to space and time. We have also used the calendar to reinforce number recognition and a little bit of letter recognition. And actually I'm using it to teach my child how to count past the number 10. And I will show you how I do that. First of all, I'm a hair flipper. I'm just like a huge hair flipper. I don't know why I do that. It started as a joke when I was in college, and every time I would say something bougie, I'd be like, and now I just find myself like randomly flipping my hair. I don't know, it became a part of me. Anyways, so I love using Canva to make personalized photos for the calendar events. It is so awesome, guys. Like I can literally, like my sister came to visit and I showed her her calendar picture of Titi Des coming to visit, and it literally had all 3 of her nose rings, her hair type, her skin color. It was perfect. And so I use that to make photos of like her cousins when we go to visit her cousins. When grandma's coming to visit, I can put grandma's face in a little airplane and indicate which days she'll be leaving and which days she'll be coming. We went to a carnival with my sister and some family members, and it was really cute for her to just know where we were going and who would be there. Really cute, and actually they don't take long to make at all. I'm thinking to make a whole separate video. I don't know if that's something that people are interested in, but Canva does have a free version. I use a paid version because I use it a lot for my work, but it does have a free version, and you just be a little bit limited to what you can use, but I think it is a great tool for personalizing it, and Vera even loves to sit next to me while I'm making them and tell me what colors she wants everything to be. She just had a pool party that she went to, and for the calendar calendar event square, we put a pool and some goggles because she was getting her goggles in the mail for the first time, and she was really excited, and she wanted everything to be pink, of course. So she really likes to sit down, and it makes it much more fun. I feel like I'm gonna just teach her graphic design from a young age, and this is just her dipping her toe in the pool of graphic design, of seeing that you can layer things and add colors and stuff. So she loves to sit side by side with me and do those things.
I want this pool, Mama. I want to pull pink. I like pink. Just like pink. Yay. I want goggles, Mama. I want these goggles. I want these goggles. Yes, that's better, Mama. I want this part gray and this part pink. Okay, Mama?
So at the end of each month, we take out all the calendar pieces and we organize them into a few different piles. We've got a pile for the pictures, a pile for the numbers, and then a pile for these little daddy pictures that I made that are indicating what days her dad is home, because I work from home 8 to 4, but Josh leaves to go to work, and she would always ask like, is daddy gonna be home today? Are you working today? So the calendar really helps her to visualize what days he'll be home and understand work days and Saturdays and Sundays, and then plan for what she wants to do while daddy's home. And then side note, notice how the Joshua picture like literally has all the kids on him. I'm hoping that every time the kids see it, it just kind of puts a little mental note in their head that that is the day to hang on to daddy and to cling to him like they cling to me every day of the week. So Joshua was actually cracking up when I showed him the picture. I'm like, do you notice anything about this picture? And then when we have the third baby, I'll just have babies on each shoulder, so they'll just grow and grow and grow. We're gonna have to get a bigger daddy's home picture. So once we're done, I move away the photos and we focus on the numbers and we categorize the numbers. So this is not something that we've always done. If your child is new to counting, you can just teach your kid, you can hand them the number and just have them repeat after you. And you'll see later on in the video, I could see that her patience was running out. So we just kind of switched gears to keep it fun. And instead of asking her to pick out the numbers, I just passed them to her. And I said the numbers and she repeated them. And this is something you can totally do when you're starting your calendar with a younger child. And that alone does wonders for reviewing numbers and going over number recognition. So how it would work is you would say 1, you hand it to them, they say 1, they put it in the pocket. You say 2, and you hand it to them, and they say 2, and they put it in the pocket. And you can point to which pocket it should go in. Really quickly, they'll just know it's the next pocket over. But for Vera, I always try to like push her one step farther than I think that she can go. We just started doing something that's a little bit more advanced, and she just meets it every time. So praise God. What we do is we take the numbers and we organize it into smaller piles. So I'll explain to her, these are single digits, these are double digits that start with the number 1, which would be teens. These are double digits that start with the number 2, which would be 20s. And these are double digits that start with the number 3, which would be your 30s. So I hand her the numbers and I ask her, I say, hey, is this a single digit or a double digit? And she'll say single digit. This is really the first time we're ever introducing the word digit. She knows the numbers 1 through 10. She can say the numbers 1 through 20. If I show her the number 18, she will be like, I don't know what that is. But if we're counting, she can count to them with her mouth. And if we're pointing, she can point out the numbers 1 through 10. So this is the first time we're really discussing what a single digit is compared to a double digit. So I'd say, ask her, say, is this a single digit or a double digit? And then if she says the wrong thing, I say, no, this is not a double digit. This is a single digit. There's only one number here. It's gonna go in the single digit pile. If it is a double digit, I'll say, yes, it is a double digit. But let's look at the first number, and I'll cover one of the numbers or just point to the first number, and I'll say, what's the first number? And she'll say 1 or 2 or 3, and then I'll say, okay, where's the pile that is a single digit that starts with the number 1? So because this was her first time doing it, or actually this was her second time doing it this way, there was a little bit of confusion when it came to like the number 13 going in the teens pile instead of going in the 30s pile, because the 3s are there. So I mean, just have patience, work your way through it, and eventually they will start to pick it up quickly. So after we have our 4 piles, single digits, teens, 20s, 30s, I will take away the higher numbers and just leave the single digits in front of her. Again, you can do this multiple ways. You can lay out all the numbers if your child is advanced and has the patience at this point, because we've been sitting down for a while. And you can say, okay, where's the number 1? Good, put the number 1 where it goes. Where's the number 3? 2, 3, 4, go on. Or what we decided to do, because at this point too, Vera was starting to get over it, so I would lay out 2 options for her. Laying out 2 options instead of providing a wide array of options is going to really help your toddler zero in on those 2 options. Many options could be overwhelming, and now their attention's here. It's there, it's there, it's there, it's there, it's there. 2 options, it's like, if it's not one, it's definitely the other. And don't be too strict with this. Anytime I give Vera 2 options and she gets one wrong, I very calmly say, no, that's not the number we're looking for. That is the number. And I will tell her the answer, because the next time we have that number and the next number, it will be easier because she just heard me say what that number was. So for example, I have the number 2 and 3 out, and we're looking for the number 2. If she puts her hand on the number 3, I would say, no, that is not the number 2. That is the number 3. We're looking for the number 2. Do you see the number 2? And then she'll pick this one by process of elimination. That goes on the board. I'm leaving the next number there. I mean, in this case, they're consecutive, so obviously I have to leave it there because it's the next number we're looking for. Whatever it is, I'm leaving that number that we just reviewed and I said was wrong right there, because the goal is not to trick her or confuse her or make it really hard. The goal is for her to have as many opportunities as possible to get it right, because we're reviewing number recognition. This is not a in-school test where it's like if you get it wrong, like all the numbers move, these are new numbers. We're repeating over and over again. So now she's got the number 3 and the number 7, and now I say, which one is the number 3? We just went over the number 3 when I told her it was wrong. So now her likelihood of picking up the number 3 this time is way higher. So she's gonna pick up the number 3, and so on and so forth. As your child gets more advanced, you can introduce a 3rd number, you can introduce a 4th number, you can lay out all the numbers if you want. We kind of do the same thing with the double digits. So which number is 11? Look over here. Nope, that's 12. Yes, that's 11. Nope, it goes next to the 10. 9, 10, 11. What comes next?
12.
12. Which one of these is the number 12? See, listen. 12 kind of sounds like the number 2. 12. Which number has the number
2?
Yeah. You
2.
found it? You found it? Good job. All right. What comes after 12?
5.
No. Let's watch. 10, 11, 12,
13.
13.
This is 13.
Yeah, because 13 kind of sounds like the number 3.
3.
See, look, this is 3 and this is 13. See how they look similar? Now I'm asking her not to look at the first number. We're only looking at the second number because she knows what 1 through 10 looks like. On days when she has more patience in the future, we could continue like this. But like I said, she was running out of patience and I could see that. 1, 2, 3,
4.
4. So which one of these has the number 4 in it?
This one.
Really? Where's the 4? I don't see 4 there.
You silly, I silly, you silly, I silly.
You're being silly. Where's the number 4?
We are being silly, Mama.
Where's the number 4? I see a 1 and a 7.
We're being silly.
I didn't want this to become a stressful thing for her. I want her to always be excited to pull out her calendar and to get it ready for the next month. And so we switched gears, which is very essential for any teacher to know how to do, but awesome that a homeschool teacher can do this so quickly. You're not focused on like 100 different students at the same time with 100 different needs and 100 different ways of learning. It's just you and maybe your 3 or 4 kids, or more than that. But you know what I'm saying? Like, you know where your kids' strong suits are. You know when your child is starting to get overwhelmed or tired, and you can just switch gears quickly. And so I started passing her the numbers. 21,
21,
22,
22,
23, 24.
24.
We added in our today, tomorrow, yesterday tabs. I did put little stickers on the left and the right side of the today tab, so that way she could always kind of understand that that one is today, and they all 3 of them move at the same time, and today always stays in the middle of yesterday and tomorrow. Tomorrow, Saturday.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Good job. That was excellent.
Thank you.
So after that, we put in the events, and we always start with church because that's something that's always there and always on the same side of the calendar. And then we move on to what days her dad will be home. And then we move on to add in our one-off things that we'll be doing that month that are not super repetitive. And those are the ones that I typically make online. So moving along, when we place the months, I give her 2 options. And at this point, I would say to her something like, we are in the month of August. What letter do you think August starts with? August. And she'd say, the letter A. And then I would say, all right, which one of these words starts with the letter A? And this might seem really basic. It is for an adult, but for a child, they're learning a lot of things all at once. We're learning what the word starts mean. We're learning that August is a month And we're also reinforcing her letter recognition of finding the letter A. You know, she could find A at the end or the middle of another month, but we're talking about which word starts with the letter A. And then we did this again with the season. Which one starts with the letter S for summer?
This one.
This time when you take, let it go. This, let it go. This time when you take it, I want you to take it gently. Thank you. All right, it goes right here.
With the small thing.
And then when it came to the year, we focused on the last number. And we're in the year 2025. So which one of these ends, not starts with, but ends with the number 5?
This one.
Good job.
We are done.
She's always really proud when we're done with her calendar, and then we hang it somewhere where she can access. So it's got to be low to the ground, but we also have to have it like somewhere that's blocked for most of the day, because baby Noah will eat a calendar event in the blink of an eye. So I actually think we're gonna start moving it towards like into the stairway, because the bottom and the top of the stairs are always blocked off. And that might be a better option, because when Vera is using the potty downstairs, the gate that usually keeps Noah away from the calendar is open, and that for her is prime calendar eating time. So with that being said, I'll post updates on where we decide to post the calendar and what that looks like. But mainly you want to look for a place in your house that's low to the ground, that you pass by every day, and if you've got another baby in the house, somewhere where they cannot get to it. That would be an ideal calendar placement. So I hope you like this video. If you're interested in seeing how I make the Canva invites, just let me know. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, I actually just worked out the whole Amazon affiliation situation. So now I can provide links to you guys and hopefully get this ball moving and be a full-time stay-at-home mom. But for now, there's a link below where you can purchase this pocket calendar online. I do get a tiny % commission. I hope this activity brings your family together and it's something fun you guys can do. And I hope you guys have a blessed week.